are you doing? What's new? Talk to me.
I'm good. I just finally caught up on Love is Blind last night.
Let's go.
Which, did you watch it?
Haven't seen this season. I'm sorry.
Have you watched any of the seasons?
No.
Oh.
I've only seen the one we watched together.
Okay.
Last season.
Yeah.
That's the only one I've seen. So what happened? Give me the tea.
I mean, to be honest, this season was no good.
Oh, shoot.
It was no good.
Just the personalities?
All the couples, like, none of them were good matches except for one.
Oh.
Let me look up their names, actually.
Oh.
I literally will go entire seasons of shows and not know their names.
You didn't know Tyler and Ashley's name, like, as we were watching them.
I still don't know their names.
You're like, who's Tyler and Ashley?
Taylor and Daniel were the only couple that got married, and they were actually really cute. Like, they're very much so in love, and they're precious. Everyone else sucked. Yeah, I feel like I'm just kind of starting to have beef with Love is Blind as a whole in general, because the past few seasons, I felt like they're just, like, anti-Christian. Especially with this season. Like,
Really?
This season, it was apparent. And I noticed it in the last maybe, like, 2 or 3.
Wait, why?
I just feel like somebody on the production, some director has beef with Christianity. I don't know what it is, but every season they have, like, a at least 15-minute spiel that's, like, anti-Christian. And kind of, like, calling Christians, like, just trashing on them and kind of calling them out and being like, well, do you support this? Do you believe this? And
Is it like in an interview style?
Yeah, it's usually when they're in the pods. This season was a little bit more prominent because there was one couple where the guy started out by saying that his faith was really important to him. He was a Christian. He wanted to find someone with similar morals and stuff. And the girl that he clicked with was like very much kind of anti-God, anti-church. And she was like, I don't go to church for like a lot of different reasons, but her main reason was that her sister is gay. And so they had to talk it out. So because of that, it was talked about a lot more this season, but it was just so cringy to watch as a Christian and hard to watch because I feel like if they were talking about any other religion, like if they were talking about like Judaism or being a Muslim or talking about the universe or crystals, people would be like supportive of someone's views, even if they're different than them. But whenever it's Christian, it's like, oh, we're going to bash on them and tell them that they're wrong throughout the entire season. And that's like what it was. And it was just so frustrating to watch. And not to say that that guy was perfect and needed to be supported in every aspect because he was a Christian, because I honestly didn't like the guy anyways. But like,
but that's the same with any religion. Like no religion that you claim or faith that you claim is going to be perfect.
Exactly.
Like, you're gonna have flaws.
Exactly. And like there was another couple where the guy had different values than the girl, and she just like reamed in on him in the reunion episode.
Do you think it's because Christianity has the most hurt from it? And so it's easy to...
Maybe. And I think that like a lot of people in today's day and age tie Christianity to certain like political things. Like they go hand in hand. And so, but I don't think that that's fair or true.
I think it's a generalization.
I think it is, but I think that's what people think.
I do know a lot of people have been hurt by the Christian church, Catholic church. But it really stinks because... it's just heartbreaking because for some reason when you share you're a Christian, especially to non-believers, there's automatically a defense up with those people. And really, it's like, I do feel like if I would share that I am another faith or really am into crystals, I would be way more accepted or like they would be so much more interested in. And I think the root of it is because the overgeneralization of hypocrisy in the Christian church, which I understand, but I wonder what it would look like for people to just be like, wow, that's beautiful, good for you, instead of the automatic defenses going up. And not to diminish or minimize the hurt that has come from fellow believers, like truly. But like whether anybody believes or not believes, there's flaws in every person and there's hurt in every person's life. And because some people that have hurt other people have claimed faith, there's now like a stigma. And I think that that's just heartbreaking. It's just heartbreaking. And the fact that that's kind of the narratives being aired on TV is a little bit sad too, because just because he's a Christian doesn't necessarily mean he's one of those hypocrites.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think the same argument could be made towards any religion or belief. Like anyone
100%
is hypocritical towards what they're saying.
Exactly. Like, I mean, you and I are hypocrites. Like, everyone is going to be a hypocrite no matter what you say you believe. But it's just sad that there is this stigma, and really all we can do is control us, but it does stink.
It's just annoying to watch it repeatedly happen
True.
on Love is Blind. And I understand that, like, religion is a big topic, obviously, when you're dating and wanting to get married.
But why is there an agenda with Love is Blind?
Yeah, it just seems like it's always the same agenda. Like, it's never a positive outlook.
Yeah, and also, like, someone's purpose and meaning, if they found that should be celebrated. If you found identity and meaning and purpose in crystals, they would probably celebrate that. Like, why is there a difference?
Yeah, I don't know.
But you're right. I bet it's political. I'm sure it's political.
That's what it felt like in the show.
I'd be curious who's behind the production of that, and like if anybody's getting feedback about that. Because even if you're not a Christian, like hearing that over and over each season is probably like, okay, why are we beating a dead horse? Like, let's move on. They can talk about faith because they're trying to get married, as they should talk about faith and morals. And values. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
Woof.
Anyways, that's my thoughts on it. I don't know. I'm unimpressed overall.
I'm sorry.
Will I continue watching it?
Of
Probably.
Of course you will.
Probably.
I'll watch the next one with you.
Okay.
What city were they in this time?
No,
Minneapolis.
Yeah, Minneapolis.
Okay. Isn't Nashville next?
That's what I've heard. They cast in Nashville, what, like years ago? 2 years ago?
Yeah.
So maybe it's next? I don't know.
Okay. My gosh, can you imagine if we know somebody that goes on?
I'm sure we will.
Or know somebody that knows somebody at the very least.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. It's like, when they're in the pods, have they met each other before? Have they seen each other before?
Yeah, Nashville's such a small city. It is a really big city, but it is so everyone knows everybody.
Yeah, literally. Especially in like the single community.
Oh,
I feel like
100%.
you know who's single and who's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
Speaking of TV shows, have you watched Apple Cider Vinegar? Have you done your homework?
Oh, yeah. I'm at maybe episode 3.
So no, you haven't watched.
You know what I have watched, though?
What?
White Lotus. Have you seen that?
I saw the first episode.
Oh, okay.
But I'm waiting. Me and my sister like to watch a show together whenever I go home to California.
Okay.
And I'm going home in a couple weeks. And we've just so happened to watch the other 2 seasons together. So we're going to watch it together.
Oh, okay. So let's debrief that. I think more episodes come out each week.
Yeah.
So we should debrief that once it's done. Because I don't know. I remember that I really liked the first season. The second season was weird.
Yeah.
But the issue with the seasons coming out so far apart is I forget like what happened in the last season. And there's always like tie-ins. And, like, what characters did. I'm like, I don't remember what this one character that's now being shown in season 3 did.
The girl.